Okay, sorry about that. If you wanted to do the mods, you could take like a rotozip or something like this and just cut this out right here, and you could actually, I measured it, if you cut this out and cut this down and move this pump like into a bay reservoir or something like that, you could fit a 480 millimeter with it sticking out back here in the back. So I mean, it will fit. I don't know if I want to get that crazy with the mod because that's a lot of work, and right now it's just working perfect, so I don't really have to worry about anything. This is the 8-pin EPS red cabling extensions. Okay, now here's what I wanted to show you in the last video that I forgot. I'm sorry about this, guys. Take off the side panel so you'll see. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see, give me some kind of close-up shot so you can see these ridiculous cables. Yeah, there's the all the extensions and stuff. But this is what I want to show you. So you got these are just on there with like double-sided tape. These come with the Intermix fans, and they got fan controllers built in, and you got these buttons that you can press where you can adjust the fan speed. And these I had custom sleeved from Frozen CPU. They did all the work. That's why this one isn't sleeved, because it was so expensive. I think for 2 fans it was like $76 with the sleeving for 220 millimeter Intermax fans, which is pretty outrageous. So yeah, you can adjust these. Now you got these buttons right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's this top one. So I don't know if you can see it, but so you can see it blinking on top. Let me see if I can get the Vegas mode on there. Let's see, I'll try. So you can see they're going crazy. Okay, here's what I wanted to show you guys. The Intermax fans. See, it's on Vegas mode and they go crazy. So here, I'll just have a shot like this where you can see it's like a propeller, like it spins, and you got different kinds of modes where they spin. Yeah, but they don't blink. Different colors, like I said, sorry, they just blink different LEDs. So I mean, these fans are really sweet if you want to go to a computer LAN show, like a LAN party or something like that, and really show off your computer. I mean, for me, I think these would be the fans I would use. They got some new ones that have different colored LEDs in them, like red and purple and different mixes. I think they got some green ones too out. It would look really good with a NVIDIA build, which you could use. Yeah, just give you some other ideas. So yeah, that's pretty much. And as you can see, like I said, there looks totally different. You can't even see the lines like the other one. But when you're looking underneath, when it's set up as a pole, when you're looking underneath, then you can see the lines where it looks like a propeller. These, like I said, horrible. I just zip tied these right here, and this is actually a little hose clamp for water cooling tubing that you could use. It's just a quick little fix that you can use. There's the red cabling that goes all the way down. And here's my 1155 back plate. I know I got like tape on there because I'm worried about shorting anything out, but you can see I had ordered this separate just to get my older SwiftTech XT water block to work. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see it. See, that's the bottom of the radiator. We'll go up. That's 120 millimeter fan, 2 320 millimeter fan, and 4, and it's all daisy chained because it comes with the fans to these different ones, and it goes out just to a little connector over here. I don't know if you see it. See, sorry about that. Yeah, it goes out to here to this wire, and it goes all the way out back up to the case. And this is the like I said, another water cooling thing I just jammed in there, and that's just an easy little cheap fix, especially when you're opening wires up. And see, this is what I was trying to show you. When you have these extensions, here's your 24 pin, and it clips into here, and it goes out underneath. You got tons of Molex connectors. Now I could make this cleaner looking, but this is one problem with the Cooler Master half 932 case, is it's not wide enough in the back of the case to hide all your wires. So it's got a bulge on the door, but I mean, it doesn't help to make it super nice looking, because you know, you got bulge of wires, and all these wires are just from the fan controller. See, I got an extra one that I can use that I'm not even using. And this is a 4-pin Molex wire that goes out to the fan controller, and these just pop right out, and you can pop the Molex in there. You know, it just takes a little fiddling around with it. And you see the sleeving, you know, the different, you can adjust the fans right here, the speed of the Enermax Apollo Vegas fans. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the sleeving, but I mean, they frozen CPU. Look at the heat shrink, and then look at the sleeving job that they did on this. You can't even see the wires through. So you got these bright colors through there, and you can't even see the wires through. So I mean, they did an awesome job. But for the two fans, $76 after sales tax here in the United States, which is pretty crazy. One of these fans right here, the Feser Triberk, these are 1800 RPM fans. They come in a box. I think I paid $40 a piece for these. So I mean, it gets so crazy. You got 4 of these that are that are $40 a piece, and you got the 3 that are way up there, about $40 a piece for the Enermax fans. And then you got the these fans, I think, are $24 or $25 a piece, the Triberk. So I mean, and fans alone, I know it sounds stupid, but I probably could have bought a nicer case, like a Cooler Master, you know, Cosmos 2, or something nicer, like a Corsair 800D or something like that. But I just wanted to modify this case, and because I had it for a long time, and see what I could actually do to a Cooler Master half 932 case, like mods like this. I haven't seen anybody do thumb screw mods like this with the expansion covers, because there's a bar that goes right here, and it's got little plastic clips that clip your graphics card right in here. And I just pulled that bar out and just did the thumb screws, and it really does give it that nice look. And I mean, it secures the cards in place. This motherboard's pretty awesome. You got all these different switches back here. I don't know if you can see them. Let me get some kind of light. Here you go. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can see right there, but there's this 4 little switches, and you can shut off the graphics card PCI Express lanes if you're like water cooling your video card and one dies. You can do it, and there's a power and reset switch on the motherboard. So technically, if you had this outside the case, you could still press the power button and never have a problem, and still diagnose everything. And there's a little Republic of Gamers little LED. So you can see, yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. It's a disco. Yeah, it really does add that look to it if you wanted something really crazy. But these fans are not cheap. Now, on 100% fan speed, these are really loud, so I would say just turn them at the lowest, and you're still going to get air from outside the case. They make really good case fans. I would not use them for radiators, like in a push or pull configuration, just because the static pressure isn't that good, so you're not pushing a lot of air through the radiator. So I wouldn't recommend these for radiators, and you really want them like exhaust, like I have them right now, because then you can see the LEDs. You know, because they're like lines. If I have the fan flipped the other way around, I can't see any of these lines right here. You see? And same thing, I've been using the distilled water, never had any problems. I drained my loop, I'd say about last year, 6 months to last year, and took my water block apart, and really there's nothing in it, so I was just kind of doing an experiment. I've ran, in my other water cooling build that I had, I ran just distilled water for 2 years with no additives, no anti-corrosion. This mixed metals, before this is anodized to aluminum. It's a XSPC 500mm reservoir. I don't think they make these anymore. I was trying to get a back shot last time. You can see there's an LED wire, and this is the end cap in the back. You can see there's a tank for the top of the radiator, and the big giant fans. I mean, they're freaking huge. These are 55 millimeter thick, 1800 RPM. And I mean, at full speed they are kind of loud, but I have them on the lowest speed in a pull configuration. And when you get fans of this thick, you can run them at a lower speed, and they're pretty much up there with push-pull, where you have 2 fans in the radiator, just because they're so thick and they're so quiet that, you know, you don't have to run them at super high speed. So on my old water cooling loop, when I had my 5870s, I had this anodized aluminum. I had a copper water block because the SwiftTech XT is copper, and then I had the EK, what were they, nickel plated? They were in there, so they're copper that was nickel plated. And normally when you mix a lot of these metals in your water cooling loop, you'll get some kind of corrosion, but really I took all the blocks apart, took the 5870 water cooling blocks apart, the EK ones. Nothing was inside of them. So if you really maintain your loop, I'd say probably change your distilled water at least once every 6 months to a year. You really won't have any of these corrosion problems that I keep hearing these people are saying. You know, maybe they have something wrong with their system, or maybe they have air in their system, I don't know, but never had any problem. See the 670, super quiet. So this is just a little update video of this computer right now. I'll make another one on the other updates that I got right now. This is just the part 1 video. Just showing I really wanted to show you guys the Enermax, how cool these fans are. I'm like talking right now, and how quiet this computer is with all these freaking fans. Big giant 230 millimeter fan. I mean, really, I think this is one of the biggest quiet parts right of it, because it's not even spinning. It's like running in passive mode right now, the Corsair GS800, and it's just super quiet. With the LED strip, these stick on. There's a little power plug-in right here, and all I did was stick these on. I'm sorry if it's too bright. Yeah, you can stick these on, and that's how they're on there. And they have little connectors on these. These are Bitphoenix, and you can actually connect. They call these connectables. You can connect another LED strip all there, and it just extends off the other one. So they're really nice with that regard. This is actually the SwiftTech 6555B pump, or the regular 6555 pump. It's got a adjuster. I took the sticker off because I just wanted a black. I didn't have the money for a pump top, so I really didn't have a pump top. I didn't see adding a pump top when I'm only water cooling the CPU in this loop. So I mean, it's really not needed. And yeah, using the Noctua thermal paste. Those are the compression fittings for Feser. I bought everything from Feser because at the time, I mean, some of their stuff's discontinued, but you can see they make really some of the best stuff. These radiators, I don't know if you can see them, but they're made in Germany, and they're hand stamped. They're warranted. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get the best shot I can. Yeah, they stopped making these. Feser, TFC used to make a huge. Magic Cool makes them now. But they used to make a huge 80 millimeter thick that had carbon fiber. It was a radiator that was a 420 by 360, where you could run different fans, you know, 3 140 millimeter fans, or run 3 120 millimeter fans on the radiator. And I mean, it's a thick, just type Monsta, TFC Monsta into Google. I could probably put a link in the description if you want to see, but yeah, it's a crazy radiator. I kind of wish I would have bought that. I think at the time those were going for $300. And I think this radiator was, God, I'm trying to think, I think I paid $160 or $180 for it back in the day. Frozen CPU, some of their parts are really expensive, probably compared to maybe Performance PCs, that's the other website, but I really, hands down, they're going to help you. You talk to them on the phone, and I mean, they help me with all my questions. You're not going to find people that friendly who are going to help you over the phone. Look at EVGA. I tried to order this backplate, like a 670 off the phone, and it automatically gets me to some kind of voicemail system from another country like India. So I mean, it's useless trying to go to them. I'll just go to tigerdirect.com and frozencpu.com. Now you can see the fan right there. If I was running like a benchmark program, then it would start to kick up, but that's when it starts to spin up. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much same old, same old. I haven't changed any much. On my last video, I forgot to tell you guys the keyboard.